On Thursday, President Trump rage tweets against Fox News after one of its latest polls showed that a majority of Americans now back impeachment and removal of the president. Again, this is a Fox News poll, and it showed support for impeaching the president has reached a record high of 51%. You now have over half of all Americans that are in favor of impeachment and removal. Not just impeachment, which is probably a little bit higher, but no, impeachment and removal. Absolute disaster. So now Donald Trump is pissed and went on a little bit of a tweet storm. He said this: Fox News from the day I announced I was running for president, I've never had a good Fox News poll. Whoever their pollster is, they suck. Okay, I love it. They suck. Okay, well, that's like your opinion, man. You're gonna take it out on the pollster. Now, he then laid into Fox News contributors. He said, Fox News is so much different than it used to be in the good old days. With people like Andrew Napolitano, who wanted to be a Supreme Court justice, and I turned him down. Shep Smith, Donna Brazile, who gave crooked Hillary debate questions, got fired from CNN, and others. Fox News doesn't deliver for us anymore. Who's us? It is so different than it used to be. Oh, well, I'm president. Very stable genius. You can look at that and say, now that is a stable person. Not just a stable person, a very stable genius. No, really. Here's the thing. Fox News isn't agreeing with the poll, you idiot. No. What they did is that the pollster went out and they asked actual human beings. And this is what they said. Again, Fox News didn't rig the. I know it's crazy that I'm sitting here defending Fox News, but they generally don't rig polls. Now, look, there are push polls and there are shady polls that have been reported by Fox News and all that stuff. And I realize that. Okay. And look, Fox News isn't the only one that does weird polls. And you got weird polls from CNN, MSNBC. Okay. And that's why methodology matters. Okay. But when it comes to this, it's a leading question, right? No, this has to do with what happened in Ukraine. And anyone who's read the memo, anyone who's seen the whistleblower complaint, and it's not like it's too much to read. It's 9 pages? You can get through that 15 minutes, right? Even less. And so you read that, and it's really, really clear what Donald Trump was saying. Hey, other country, do me a favor, look into my political opponents. Not just Joe Biden. We also find out that he wanted China and Ukraine to investigate Elizabeth Warren. Now, that's a new one. Why don't you look into my opponents, Joe Biden and Elizabeth Warren? Look into them for corruption. Are you serious? Does anybody really believe that he's looking for corruption? No. And it just happens to be the top two Democrats in the field right now. You're kidding me. No, you don't believe that. Nobody believes that. No, it's not about corruption. It's never been about corruption. You just happen to be targeting your political opponents. We know that. Donald Trump doesn't give a damn about Ukrainian corruption. In fact, his own lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, who was supposed to be investigating corruption, two of his longtime associates just got arrested for Ukrainian corruption. No, you don't care about corruption. No, it's all an excuse to go after your political rivals. And so now that people know, now that people can see what the obvious is, that Donald Trump is incredibly corrupt and is asking foreign countries to do his bidding to help him politically, which is something that Republicans and Democrats and independents do not like, well, then of course you have a majority of people that are in favor of impeachment and removal over this. And since the baby can't handle it, he decides he wants to rage tweet at Fox News. And I know it's weird that I'm defending them in a way, but it's not like Fox News said, "Hey, we're in favor of impeaching the president." No, Fox News is not saying that. If anything, Fox News is an ardent defender of the president, and of course, we know that they're basically the propaganda mouthpiece for the Republican Party as a whole. That's the whole point of Fox News, is to represent conservative interests. But maybe now the conservative interests are starting to shift away from Donald Trump because of his unprecedented and naked corruption. And as usual, Trump is too stupid to cover it up. It's so obvious. And when it's put in people's face like that, well, of course, most people are going to be like, yeah, that's impeachable. All the bluster and all the raging at Fox News is not going to change the fact that this president is deeply unpopular and is a criminal. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent, progressive media.